Hello again, listener, and welcome back to the Kennedy Podcast, the realism behind the schoolism. In today's episode, Hector and Yshmael are joined by the head of our math department, Miss Meagher. Here they talk about the unnecessary consequences of opinions, self-diagnosing, saying but not doing, and agreements with disagreements. Very specific things that is done a lot, but not told a lot here in Kennedy High. So want to laugh at the jokes and stupid moments of our lives that can be told at the K? Then sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode of
Kennedy Podcast.
Sponsored by Daily Eagle, I think. KQD, please notice us. Anyone, please notice us. We need money.
Yo, what's good with it, gang? It's your boy Skinny Yate and my boy Hector over here. And today we're interviewing, I think, the goat of the math department, Miss Meagher.
Good morning.
Hello. This is going to be kind of a thing, but yeah. Kennedy Podcast, we're back. We didn't die. I didn't kill it off like how I killed off PDU. And, it's quite an intro. I'm glad the first, minute is just the whole introduction, so maybe
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, maybe YouTube won't kill us because of that. However, we have Miss Meagher here, which, she is, you're the,
Math department lead.
Yes, math department lead, along with others that are... How many people are in math?
Four. There's me, Abbott, Banuelos, and Sansan.
Oh, that's, I know, I really only know two of them. Because I never really had Banuelos. I remember people talking about her, but...
And we all miss Pacheco.
We all do miss Pacheco, which we hope to have on the podcast someday, which would be amazing. I kind of already asked this a long time ago and ended up forgetting, I guess. And I've been asking this to all the teachers. But how did you end up in this very talkative place?
That is a lovely question. Talkative place, you said. I'm from Union City, which is like half an hour south of here. We have a BART stop.
My dad used to live there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, just for a good few years.
Was he born there?
No, he was living with his family for a bit over there. Pretty recently, and he moved back here.
His family lives there?
Yes.
What's their last name?
Perez.
Obviously. Okay. Duh. All right. Fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was working there. I was working in special ed before, and then I was going to school to become a math teacher. And in 2017, the district was, I guess, I don't know if I could say better or worse place than it is now, but they were desperate for teachers. Desperate. So somebody from the district office came into my math credential class and was like, we need teachers. Would anyone like a job? And no one raised their hand. They knew it was Richmond. No one raised their hand. And she waited a few polite seconds and was about to go. And I went, I'll take a job. Literally just raised my hand. And she said, okay, come talk to me outside. And I still have the piece of paper. She gave me a contract, basically, or an intent to hire form. She signed it. I signed it. August 16th, I think. Oh no, that was the hire date, so it was in July or something. But yeah, that is how I came to work at this school district. I didn't have to interview. I did come in and meet somebody. What was her name? She used to work here at Kennedy.
You got that.
But she was she's like a big deal. And she said, do you want to work at the high school or the middle school? And no way I wanted to work at a middle school, so I said high school. And she said, okay, go meet someone at Kennedy. And that was it.
That's how you just ended up here, huh?
Yeah.
It's a pretty interesting story, especially you didn't have to interview, you said?
I just needed to get my credential.
Because right now in our junior achievement, we're doing mock interviews, or me and Yshmael did, but right now, and the reason why Perez isn't here is because she's teaching her class. Junior achievement there.
Interview panels do exist, and I have sat on the hiring side of them in many different places, but I did not interview for this job.
That's
I have no idea how it would have gone if I did, because I'm terrible at job interviews, personally.
Have you actually like interviewed beforehand?
I have.
Okay, good to know. Because it'd be funny if you just never interviewed a day in your life.
The last job that I had in the special ed department in Union City, I had to, about 4 years into it, I had to interview again for my job. Because they gave everybody who had my job a raise. And so like everybody wanted it and they're like, okay, everyone's got to interview for it. So I had to interview to keep my job. And I did. But the people who interviewed me, I heard through the grapevine later, they were like, it was like pulling teeth talking to her. But I think that's just because in my mind it was so redundant that I was answering these questions to keep my job. That just didn't compute with me.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I mean, I ended up accidentally getting into an interview for Fab Love here. Because they were trying to get some students in, and I guess they thought I signed up because I am a good student, I guess.
Because you're the guy.
Yeah, and they're like, I don't know, because we were all supposed to, like, sign on this paper that we were interested. I never signed on that paper because I just didn't want to at the time. I was in a very depressive state at that time. It was last year. So, yeah, and then they ended up saying, just go here. And it was during the February, I forgot the Black History UI. There we go. But yeah, it was that, and then they're calling me. I'm like, oh well, I didn't want it, but okay. So I didn't know the questions they were gonna ask, so I'm like, I'll just make it up. Let's see what happens, and I ended up getting it. So yeah, hooray for me.
Sweet.
Yeah. And
have you done any interviews? Besides these?
Like I've only done one that was for college.
Okay.
At the Haas School of Business.
Did you enjoy it?
Like it wasn't an in-person thing. They just sent me like a bunch of questions and got me to answer them. So like I sent them the video and I'm still waiting for a response.
Oh, okay. So interesting.
So we'll find out how that happens. Honestly, we didn't really think of like much of a topic to speak about, but I mean, did you really have like anything in mind, or?
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, they can be anything, because here at Kennedy Podcast, we don't stop you from anything you want to say. So
well, triggered. I can't remember if we restarted the podcast or not, but what do you guys think the purpose of homeroom is, or advisory?
Purpose?
Yeah.
Not in the like literal sense. I don't know why it was like created or what it really serves for. I mean, I don't mind it. It's, a nice time to just, get some stuff done. But it made sense when it was longer, because that's like, okay, that's like, a good amount of time to do here and this. But I feel like that time could be used for something else, like, because already we're having like issues of not having enough time of being able to teach and all, and I guess like I don't know, nowadays I don't really like see homeroom as much of a like take the time to do what you need to do, more like a take the time to do whatever you want sort of thing, at least to some certain extent, because now
you guys do have homeroom with me too. And I know how I run it.
Yeah.
But like, what do I do in homeroom?
You just have the advisory slides playing in the back, having small conversations here and there with us. From there, I'm not sure. Or whenever you actually need to like say an announcement or talk about something, give out something, then that's something you do. I mean, it's better than some other stuff that some teachers kind of do. I mean, I haven't had much of a homeroom experience because freshman year I had a Mogi, whole lot of nada. Sophomore year I had Pacheco, a whole lot of nada. Junior year I had a science teacher who we will not name. Yeah. So basically, so far it's been pretty much not much. But I do hear like, back then, like, especially with Bada, like they had the whole class basically doing what we were doing Wednesdays, which was just purely just Qigong, or I guess, I think he had people like read the homeroom slides, or he would just like show them and then get right into it. But yeah, and for as much as Qigong was unpopular when he was giving it out, yeah, I guess that was like the worst if you didn't like doing that sort of thing, or didn't like just doing what you like doing.
I don't have a problem with homeroom. It's just like the purpose in my mind is to get the announcements out, and then sometimes announcements come over the loudspeaker anyway, and I find that very, very irritating.
Yeah, you're trying so hard to do something that's already going to be done.
Yeah. Like we're carving out a portion of the day, and then they do them over the loudspeaker anyway.
Like, the thing I don't understand about homeroom is how it's where it's at. Like, it's after first or second period, and before like
Lunch.
third or fourth period. Like, wouldn't it make more sense to just put it like before the first period of the day?
Not everybody has a first period or second period.
Yeah, but it's like, I feel like it'd be better so that people would be able to come in, like,
It would definitely
At a more
reduce tardies, right?
Yeah, that's something I was going to mention. Like, it would probably reduce tardies. It would reduce, people getting late, because then, they have more time to get here. I mean, obviously, homeroom, depending on which teacher, is probably going to mark them tardy. But, like, still, they can get into the class more easily because it's, like, more extra time for them. And regardless, if we don't have that, then people are just going to be coming late either way. So, there's that, too. But, yeah, I mean, never really had much of a homeroom experience. I do remember, I believe Mr. Porter had like some stuff he was doing in his classroom. Like he would bring in a console of his own. I might be wrong.
Oh, like video games?
Video games.
Nice.
Yes. And because I've only heard it from like one person that's not in the school anymore, but he would like bring either a Switch, N64, I don't remember. But yeah, they would say that, and I'm like, oh, really? And then with Mogi, it was always just, chill. And because of me being shy and not being as talkative to teachers as I am these days,
Shy?
I was very shy. Like, people would be talking with Mogi and all, and I would just, not talk.
I guess when I first met you, yeah, you were pretty quiet.
Well, yeah, like back in junior year, but that was because, like,
Yeah.
that was because of certain, like, circumstances at the time with other people. But, because junior year I was pretty, like, because it was during the protest, that's when I, like, began being more talkative, and that's when I began, like, appreciating the teachers a bit more, because you were able to talk to them, and, like, some teachers that you just feel like you can't. I had that small experience, like,
We like when you talk to us.
yeah, and, there's some teachers that potentially don't like when you talk to them, and that's what I've kind of felt, or I felt like I never really could, and then, after the whole protest and everything back in junior year, it really felt like, okay, well, that's cool, I can talk with my teachers, and then, that's when I got out of my comfort zone, talking with other teachers, and I wish I'd done it sooner, because, there's people back in freshman year that have, like, pretty close friendships with their teachers now, and I feel like I haven't gotten to that point with most teachers, or if I have, then I have, but, like, for the most part, I don't feel like, I'm in a, always too talkative to most teachers, but that's something I really like to do, and that's something I sometimes like doing with substitute teachers, if they're, willing to talk.
Sure.
'Cause, like, there's some that are just, like, it feels like they just want to get out of here. Like, they just want to get this over with.
They might be nervous.
Or that, like, they don't know you, or...
Or it's just Kennedy, right?
Kennedy, they're going to be like...
This is a very unique place.
This freaking, oh my god, I'm in the place that people don't tell me to. It's the plague here, I don't know. But...
I just remembered something that's relevant to the first question, how I got here. I also took a job here because I was too scared to work in Oakland. How funny is that?
God.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever said, I think. Like, actually.
Scared of working in Oakland.
Too scared to work in Oakland, and I'm here in Richmond. How amazing is that?
Yeah, that's like partially why I almost didn't go to this one concert. Because there was a Auto Heart concert back in like October, first concert I've ever went to, and I heard it like a few months back, and I was like, oh, that'd be fun. And then the more I thought about it, I'm like, it's cheaper than most tickets, so why not? And then I didn't pay for it yet, but like it was in Oakland, and then they canceled it, and I'm like, oh, well, that's too bad. But then they moved it to Berkeley, and I'm like, take my money, because that feels much more like less needing of consideration. And I don't know, I hear stories about Oakland or
Oakland's fine as long as you're not parking your car there.
yeah, basically.
Like, yeah, the parking meters are crazy.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's like my one problem. Like the one time my family went to Oakland for like some doctor's appointment or something. We parked our car. We put in the coins for the parking meter.
Sure.
We left for like 20 minutes. Then we got like a crazy ticket.
Oh my god. That's, yeah. I wasn't even talking about the parking meters. I was just talking about your cars getting broken into. Hashtag Bart.
Like, to be honest, like my family drives like this old like truck from the 90s, so not the thing you'd expect to have like something valuable in.
I think those would still have a catalytic converter though, and that's what they're stealing, I think.
Oh no, I haven't even checked that.
They might have just like taken it and just dipped, and you just never knew. I mean, I've heard I've only heard one person, but Mr. Taylor, he was I think he's probably still living in Oakland, but I'm not sure. But he said he used to live there like back in the day, and back in the day it was like much more like
Horrible.
either that or like it was. He described it as much more like better in a way. Like it wasn't as it is now. Like I don't know how it is, but like there's certain parts of Oakland that like you look at it and you're like, oh God, where am I? Like you can tell it's Oakland.
Like to be honest, like didn't one time when Taylor was out for like a week, didn't he come back and say something about having to fight hobos out in Oakland or something?
Yes.
Like some guy lighting a tire on fire in front of his house, and like the landlord wouldn't do anything about it.
There was a guy in his neighborhood that was harassing just people in general, but specifically Taylor also. He wrote about it on Facebook a lot. A bunch of us at work, or some of us at work, would read it for entertainment sometimes. Not out loud, just like, Taylor's got another story.
Yeah, now I don't know if like Hercules might like take this into consideration, but like apparently he had to like.
They're stuck with him now.
But like because he mentioned like having to possibly use his Second Amendment. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm shocked he didn't. Because, like, he might have gotten even into a physical altercation with that guy at some point, maybe. I don't think the landlord was doing nothing. I just think there was nothing the landlord could do. I don't remember. And I'm not going to scroll back on Facebook. That's not...
Yeah, his whole plethora of stuff. I mean, I haven't seen his Facebook, but all I know is that he does, like, posts, random stuff.
He's got things to say.
Like the Taylor lore is crazy.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And it's funny how he got into. Well, I don't think it's funny because I don't know. I have this like strange. I don't like ever since the whole field trip in CCC. I've been seeing Hercules. I mean, I'm not hating Hercules or anything, but like it feels like they're like second to El Cerrito High of like I don't know how good they are seen in a way. Because like El Cerrito High, I mean, I freaking hate it over there. I don't like.
No.
Like it's not like a terrible place.
No gauchos.
I just met people over there that I just really
Dicks.
pretty much yeah.
Yeah, compared to here, right?
Yeah, I mean here.
So pricks, not dicks. Pricks.
Yes. Just remember, we got like 9,000 followers now. I mean. And if this whole Kennedy podcast does blow up, then I think anything you say can and will probably get used against you.
Excellent. Come at me, bro.
I mean, that's what I like say. I mean,
You want my job?
I mean, I'd say like, freaking Kennedy podcast, we will not stop you for anything you want to say unless you want us to stop you. Like, if you want us to like cut the certain part out, you want us to make sure you don't get canceled or whatever, we're not gonna we'll cut it out. We'll probably not post it.
I didn't say any bad words.
Like I don't think cancel culture is that big of a thing. Like people have said horrible things and they still have careers, like Kanye.
The whole
is
cancel
true.
culture thing, though, like, do we have the First Amendment or do we not?
We have it until it offends people.
Exactly, which is ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, most people just, or sometimes the whole canceling thing is not really like a huge deal. Like you can say someone's canceled and this sort of thing, and then people are like, it's still a thing. Or people will still like the person depending on like, if they didn't do something terrible, because there's a thing between like something they said or something they did. Because if you cancel someone for something they did, it'll have to depend, like, if they ended up doing
Like
something.
sometimes it's valid if they did something.
Yes. But if it's just like something they said, like, oh, I freaking like bananas over apples, or something like that, or they have like a political opinion. I mean, obviously, like, it can do something for someone, but like at the end of the day, it's still them. They've always believed in that sort of thing. They always voted for that kind of person. And if it goes well or if it goes not, they'll have to learn on their own. We don't just say, hey, stay away from us, or that sort of thing.
Well, so the two that I disagree with that got fired from their jobs, there was Roseanne Barr and the chick from Mandalorian. I forgot her name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Both of them, literally, all they did was say something.
Like what did they say?
The chick from Mandalorian said something about being, I don't remember what her word was, either being MAGA or being Republican or just something like that. It was like being Jewish in a Warsaw ghetto or something like that. And they fired her from The Mandalorian. All she did was express her opinion, and they fired her. Like, I don't think that was a good thing. I think that was definitely not good.
Yeah.
Like, sure, people can be mad at her for saying that, but she shouldn't have been fired. Yes, Star Wars is Disney now, but like, they proved her right. Like, you can't express your opinion. They proved her right.
Like, to be honest, being like Republican in like California or like some like more liberal space in Hollywood is like being like gay in Texas.
Yeah, like, I mean, sure, that's an okay analogy. You're right. Like, yeah, if we make people afraid to express their opinions, then we're proving them right.
Yeah. I mean, this is why I like having Yshmael on the podcast.
I'm actually going to Texas tomorrow morning.
Oh boy. So what was I gonna? Because there was something.
We've all been triggered.
Yeah, that like sometimes like. Because even like it's worse online because they are like kicking people out of certain things, or they're like absolutely hating on a person that like likes a certain thing. It's even in like small things too, like, oh my god, like, for an example, there's this game, Super Mario Run. I was like, that seems fun. $10, it's a lot, but like I like it. I'm gonna.
You expressed your opinion.
Yeah, and then next thing I know, they're like, "You are so stupid." Like, what? I mean, it wasn't to like a certain extent, but like they were just like labeling me as like very dumb, or because I wasn't good at some game, or I was like mad about something. I was always, said as a. Like, I was given a lot of labels, and because of those labels, that's how I was like seen publicly in a sort of, like publicly online, not out here. But yeah, that's kind of just something else with the small cancel culture thing. It's not as bad now because I'm not online as often as I used to, but I can see how stupid it gets sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, even if like if Yshmael right now, if we were to like, because me and him have conversations.
You do.
Yes, and he says
during my class, but that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time, probably he doesn't mean it. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But sometimes, like, it gets to a point. I mean, I don't get offended. I mean, like, he's not doing anything. He's
expressing himself.
Yes, that, or he's just, saying jokes and all. And I'm not stopping him from it. But there are some people that, like, say one certain thing or another certain thing, and they're like, oh, you deserve to die, like that sort of thing. Like, I mean, I don't think anyone deserves death if they're just speaking, because they're not doing anything. Yeah, maybe they're supporting what leads into that, but they're not doing it. I don't know, that's probably the whole conversation, though.
I mean, people who say you deserve to die, technically by the logic of what I said, they are expressing themselves.
Yeah.
But there is a line, right? I guess, like, that's a...
I mean, someone says that, I mean, it doesn't, like, I'm not going to use it against them because it's just purely just talk, but, like, it gets to a point.
Like, to be honest, if you have an opinion and somebody else has, like,
Gina Carano, that's...
the opposite opinion of like, the opposite opinion, and you tell them to die, like, I feel like your opinion would be very invalid if the only way for you to be able to convince somebody that you have a good opinion is to tell them to go kill themselves.
Well, that and, like, you deserve to die. It's like, hey, maybe have a discussion. You don't have to agree, but you can have a discussion.
Yeah.
And the discussion can end with you still not agreeing. You don't have to wish death on somebody because they have a different opinion.
You can make friends with that, like, certain someone because maybe they're still, you know...
This!
Yes! That. I mean, I'm not, like, fully, like, the opposite of Yshmael, but still, like, you know, me and him can disagree with some things, but...
This confused me for a bit, but, like, no, this is cool.
Yeah, no, like, you know, that's, like, also why I, you know, I was like, you know, I can use Yshmael because he has certain views in some things. It's why I also wanted Perez in this because she has certain views in some things. This is why I want to get more, like, teachers in
The different
views.
Opinions make it interesting. If you guys were the same, this would be so boring.
Yeah, if we were just following the trope of, like, yeah, we're a good school. No, we're Kennedy is.
No, we're not.
No, we're
like,
garbage.
Yeah, and we admit it, but, like, there's still,
We're garbage and I love it.
It's a silver lining, you know.
We're not
we may be
garbage.
We may be, like, you know, bad in a certain way.
You know, we're like the Joker too of WCC schools.
Hell yeah. Chaos, bro.
Yes, like, you know, it's not good, but, like
it's good enough. It's good enough.
It's a beautiful place, I think. I love working here. It's awesome. It's always interesting. Like, yeah, sometimes it sucks, but just, yeah, we're trying. Everybody's trying so hard.
Yeah, it's always better from the inside looking out.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, the way I see it, Kennedy is a bad movie. Like, you know, like in a way, like
A bad movie?
Like, let me.
That hasn't ended yet?
Let's say like it's a bad movie. Like, you know, everyone else sees it and they're like, oh my god, it doesn't follow this. Oh, it doesn't follow that. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, what? That doesn't make sense. Why is it like that? But the people behind the scenes, most of the time, they're having the most fun.
We are.
Like, they're having the most fun stuff, and, like, you know, and whenever they want to express themselves or, you know, show the movie to others, other people won't like it, but, like.
But we're like, check out this awesome movie.
Check it out, and it's garbage, but we had fun making it. You know, like.
Okay.
That's kind of like how I see it in a way.
A badly produced movie, maybe?
Like, you know, maybe badly advertised,
like
maybe badly
a B, like one of the B movies that you just get at the bargain bin.
Yeah.
Like,
where, like, you can see the boom mic in the shot.
Yeah.
Or stuff like that. Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And then, you know, people will say the movie sucks, but, like, it's one thing saying that the movie sucks, and it's one thing, you know, going to be in the movie, you know, like, even stuff like that, you know, if they're having fun, I want to join in. It looks fun. Maybe, you know, what they're doing kind of sucks, as long as it's not killing anyone. It looks fun. I'll go. But, like, you know, if it is killing someone, that's a whole different discussion. But, yeah. Yeah, basically. But yeah, that's, like, you know, bringing Yshmael here was kind of a, you know, it was a hard decision for me in a way. I mean, it wasn't like should I get him in here? Like, well, no, that was the question because
It makes discussions. It's
yeah, it
beautiful.
made that, and also, like, it's funny sometimes because some people look at Yshmael from, like, the outside and then they see how would you describe yourself?
Huh?
How would you describe yourself?
I don't know.
I don't know. He sometimes manages to describe himself in certain ways, like even in one of the or I don't know.
I wasn't sure if Yshmael was always angry, but it's like, no, that's just Yshmael. That's just you.
That's kind of how I saw you for a little bit. Like before I met you, or before I talked to you, like sometimes I was like, oh God, who is this?
No, I'm just always busy. That's all.
Like I seen you around, or I don't know. You just have the mean teacher look in a way, like.
Love it.
You know, and you know, some teachers sometimes have the good teacher look, and then they're like the meanest people.
You're not the first person I've heard that from.
Yeah. So you know, that's how I see Yshmael in a way. Like he's quiet, he's not doing too much, but like once you get to know him and you know hear what he says, depending on whether you will get offended or not, you can be good friends with him. Like I know some people that, you know, look at him like, oh my God, he's saying this sort of thing, but they still like talking with him because at the end of the day, it's still funny because most of the time he doesn't care about what he says, just as long as it's not like ruining his reputation.
Like, I feel it's just because I'm uncancelable in a way. I have no social media whatsoever.
Really?
And like,
that's awesome.
And like the few bits I do have, which is just like a YouTube channel where I barely post anything, and like a LinkedIn. It's like, what are they gonna do? Like,
true.
Nothing's there.
Yeah, I mean, and also like, I mean, you're not trying to build a reputation off of like always being the good person who does this much for that much, or I don't know how to explain it, but like
somewhat.
I mean, yeah, somewhat, but like, you know, you still try to. Yeah, you do good, but like I don't know how to say it, but like, you know, you're not intending anything malicious, I guess. I hope.
Yeah.
Are you?
No.
Okay. Because some people, I have a friend that calls him Baby Hitler. So like,
why?
not because of like anything he does, just
Well, we gonna shout her out?
just her. Wait, because I was thinking about Brian. I don't know.
Oh, never mind.
Or I don't know, because some people like, you know, they sometimes like either get annoyed or really dislike what he says, or because he's always
And instead of discussing it with him, they call him Baby Hitler.
Yes. Or just because he seems to really like talking about politics and all, and people get annoyed by that, or he has like.
Bro participated in a debate. That was amazing, by the way. I was so proud of both of you. I think I told you that already.
Yeah, and then the idea of a freaking casino.
Yeah.
I didn't think he'd actually spot that out, because he's always been like saying certain things, but like joking about it, starting a casino, starting a freaking a wrestling ring,
and discussing it and like the business of it all. Like, yeah,
like
if you could do that, do it.
Yeah, because like
I hope you do.
He mentions the casino like in the debate. I didn't think he actually would do it. I had a feeling he would, but at the same time, I'm like, oh no freaking way, he just did that. But okay, I mean, they're laughing about it, and they're like, well, you know. We kind of can't, but then like.
But it's like, it'd be cool if we could.
And the thing is, like, even my dad says this. There's a big difference between shouldn't and can, or should and can, because like we shouldn't be making a casino. It promotes gambling. It promotes this. It promotes that.
It's bad for you.
But money.
We can't. We can do it. Just, you know, under the radar. But like, you know.
I mean, like, do you guys even know how to play those games, though?
He plays it.
Yeah.
On his computer without actually using money.
All of them? Like, craps?
Like, I'm not good at crabs.
Oh, okay.
Like I do the slot machines. Like, that was my idea. Like, at the beginning of, like, freshman year, we had, like, this foosball table in the library.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit disintegrated.
It broke.
I believe it.
Yeah, the levers came off, the legs came off.
Yeah.
I think we put it on the table for like a minute before it broke apart completely.
Yep.
So my idea was like, why don't we add a slot machine in here instead?
Sure.
Yeah, and then what would we be betting? Because we're not, well, let's say we're
quarters.
Quarters.
Yeah, just quarters.
Yeah, I mean.
How much awesome stuff would Kennedy have if there was a slot machine?
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Like to the school?
Yeah, it'd be just funny to
You could have pizza every day.
Yeah, and then
Like in the good kind.
yeah, the good kind, Costco.
2 toppings.
Yes, not the whole, just pepperoni or nothing. We probably have. I mean, that's how I usually eat my pizza. But
Have either of you ever had pepperoni, jalapeno, pineapple pizza?
No.
It's so good.
I mean, I don't eat pineapple on pizza because pineapple kind of just like.
Have you ever tried it?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's not because of like the idea of it. I mean, I'm like whatever.
Like I've tried it. I just don't like the texture of it.
Yeah,
Of pineapple?
Yeah, like
I don't-
of the cooked pineapple. It's
Oh, okay.
I mean, I just don't like how the taste kind of overshadows the whole pizza taste because that's kind of what I like about pizza is just the taste of it. And pepperoni has a pretty good taste that I can I don't mind it overshadowing, but like pineapple in a way, just I don't know. I don't.
If you ever have the opportunity, you should try it. It's got to have all 3.
Is this even recording?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm making sure that
okay.
Pepperoni, jalapeno, pineapple. There's a
JPP.
there are some teachers here who, if we gather, sometimes we'll grab that kind of pizza. But we always have to get another one because Miss Yana Kihara is allergic to pineapples.
Where do y'all get it from?
Domino's.
Domino's. There's a Domino's near Dijon.
We're not
Yeah.
boycotting Domino's, are we?
I
Can't
don't.
remember.
Like depends. What have they done?
I don't know. There's like a list of places that gets shared. They're like they support a certain nation that I don't want to mention.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a whole. Because just 2 days ago, because we're doing a stocks project for Block.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I mentioned investing in Coca-Cola, and
Ford
then,
went up $1 yesterday, right? Or was that?
Yeah, like Ford.
yeah, and when I just said, oh, I invest in Coca-Cola company, the NIE, she ended up just saying like, oh, don't they support ICE? Or no, she was like, do you know they support ICE? And I'm like, it still tastes good, don't it? Like,
Maybe that's why Pepsi went up or down.
yeah, probably.
Like I think it's just Pepsi doesn't use AI in their ads.
And I mean, people just. I mean, I personally like. I don't mind like if you do a certain thing. I mean, either way, there's people doing it. Like even if you stop, it's still happening. Even if you try to convince them, there's people. Oh, AI is the future, or there's a reason. There's also a reason why ICE is most likely still going. I mean, I don't really know about that one. I mean, I can say about Coca-Cola because I see Coca-Cola.
How do we know it's AI? Do they?
Like the Christmas commercial for Coca-Cola. Like if you look at it, it's too smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the
so we're
time
sure
it's
like
smooth.
nobody
Like,
animated that.
Like
it's AI.
nobody. Like maybe something in Photoshop, maybe like some
I
touches.
believe you. I'm just like.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
the semi trucks have like 1,000,000 wheels. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, AI is bad.
I mean, like I'm okay with like.
Hashtag jobs for humans.
Yes. Like sometimes I'm okay with like the use of AI as long as they say AI was used or they don't I don't know like overuse it, but it gets to a point where like they don't say it's AI, they're like or they just leave it as is.
They're like,
They're
yeah, I made this.
yeah, I made this.
No, you
No,
didn't.
you didn't. Like if you're gonna use it, at least say you're gonna use it. Like I'm okay. Like I'm not because I had this conversation with Pal's last podcast, but like she says we should like really like freaking. Defame or there's a word for it. I don't remember, but like we should really, I guess, insult people for using AI. Like, oh my god, shame. Yeah, that's exactly what she said. That's shame. But like she said, we should shame people from using AI. Like, if they're using AI overview or just things. I mean, sometimes I get it as a search engine because sometimes. These articles all have like pieces of something and they don't have an exact thing or it's really hard to just be scrolling oh that could work and then it's not. I mean I use it for like video game completions, so I do that or tips and tricks for some things, but some people like
What do you mean for video game completions?
I 100% games, so I look for like collectibles, what to do for this, certain missions. That's
You mean you just like ask where it is?
I mean, I asked Google, but because of the AI overview, Google's slowly becoming an AI. So
Yeah. Okay. Like the game, the AI isn't finishing the game for you.
No,
You're
no,
just
no.
asking. Okay.
like, no, I would not do that. Because that's just another whole different thing of cheating. But no, I wouldn't do that. It's just to search up for things. I mean, now I found Map Genie, which I really like. Or whenever there's like side missions that I can't look for, I just search it up on Google. And I have this like weird like feeling whenever someone says, "Oh, search up in AI." Like, what's wrong with Google? But regardless, Google's just pretty much. It is somewhat of an AI engine, but at the same time, it's kind of
Like it has its separate thing.
Like I'm
Hasn't
okay
it?
with that. Like I ask Google things all the time, and it says AI generated.
Yeah.
It's like okay, whatever. That's okay.
I mean, even Google in its time might have been like a whole AI thing because people. I think people became like more scared to ask questions because of Google because they're like, oh, just search it up on Google and boom, done. Or math questions, search it up on Google and boom, done.
That's the thing about AI. I feel like people are just using it for like random crap now.
Yeah.
Like for some people I know use like this AI to like complete like math worksheets, like math problems, and like the thing is you don't need AI for that.
You have the eye.
I've known this about this site that and I've been using like this to check my answers since like 2020.
Sure.
Where it's like you just plug in the equation and like it'll give you like the answer and like a step-by-step way on how you should do it. And this
Step by step.
And this was like before AI became a thing.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's just a calculator.
Yeah, I think people are using AI for just calculating as well. I think AI is going to eventually just be taking up the apps now. Like, oh, we're going to remove calculator because most people are using AI now, or we're going to be removing this because most people are using AI now.
And then Ultron's gonna kill us.
Yeah.
Like I don't think AI is gonna truly take over. I think it's just gonna end up eating itself.
Maybe.
It's like
Maybe.
for AI to generate stuff like images and text and everything, it needs like people to also be creating images and text. Eventually, there's just gonna be more AI images than real ones, and then everything's gonna look like crap. It's like how if you try to generate like a white guy, like with like an AI image generator, you're just gonna get Charlie Kirk.
True.
Since the guy's been plugged into everything.
Oh, right. There is, I want to say two things. One, it's going to get scary in the future because there's going to be, the kids that are going to get used to AI. And
get raised by AI.
That, and they're going to be looking at images and be like, I can't tell that's AI. Like, I can tell that's not real, but I can't tell that's AI, that sort of thing. Maybe it's just animated, or I don't know. And that's kind of a scary fear. And also, about like AI search engines. This professor, I believe, or teacher in CCC, he was a part of the digital film stuff.
Okay.
His name is Mr. Reese, I believe.
Was he the guy who was there on the field trip?
No,
Oh,
he
okay.
was. He's working at CCC. But yeah, he was talking about like all this, all the digital film stuff, and I was kind of I don't know, show off in there because I know a thing or two about stories.
Because you're Hector.
And I guess. And he eventually brought up the thing of AI. And he's like praising AI, but then he's like saying like searching and stuff, and that kind of like got to me for a little bit. I'm like, I mean, don't put all your money on AI, but like. And then he mentions like, oh, and also there's like something about like the AI in search engines. He says it's not intelligence because it's not learning. It's only taking what data. Yeah, it's just scooping up all the data it can find about like, let's say bears. Like they're scooping up what they have of bears. Say, oh, can you show me an image of a bear? And then they're probably gonna like scoop up what they know of a bear, and then show you their finished product. They're not learning in a sense.
Yeah, that's the thing. AI can't create anything new. It just compiles stuff.
Okay.
Like if you get like AI to like write you a song and like the style of like some random band, let's say the Beatles.
Yeah.
It'll make something that sounds like the Beatles in the same style, but it's not. Because it already knows what the Beatles sound like and what they do. But if you just fed it stuff like from like before the 1950s and you asked it to like rewrite Strawberry Fields, it won't be able to do it since it doesn't know about the technology that came after the 1950s.
I'm trying to think what Strawberry Fields would sound like before electric. On the banjo.
And dang, we're just gonna have like 2 episodes of AI. I mean, it is an interesting topic and all. That's kind of why I should have thought about the topic. But this is fine. Like, to be fair, like, yeah, I mean, I don't want to just have all episodes be about AI, but you know, we could talk about
okay.
other stuff. I mean, we could like have the conversation of it. You know, it's still a podcast of many, many topics.
So what have you 100% gamed? I've only done it once, I think. Well, once for sure. I'm sure I've done it with other games, but Grand Theft Auto 3 was the first one I did.
If you said 5, I would have like.
No.
That's because GTA 5. That's huge.
I think I have it, but and I've played it like with people, but playing that one by myself, I don't know, it just got boring and I stopped doing it. But Grand Theft Auto 3, I could just play that game for days.
Well, it's not every day that you hear that a teacher plays GTA 5, especially a teacher like you. I mean, I would believe if Mogi.
Like me.
I would believe if Mogi knew. I mean, even with people, like some of the students here, they're like playing Clash of Clans and whatnot, and then you just like absolutely
walk over and show them
like,
my village.
Yes, like you're
TH17, baby.
I mean, I don't play Clash of Clans, but like still, I remember when others were talking about it, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Or I'll walk up with my Clash Royale, 1v1 me.
But the games I have 100% complete, there's a whole list, I guess, because I have 100% completed games, so like Xbox, PlayStation, some on Switch, and then a lot on my computer, fan games and stuff.
Do you ever play Diablo?
I have not, but I've somewhat heard about it.
I play a lot of Diablo.
I play...
There's so much violence.
Oh my god. That's scary. But, I mean... Because whenever someone asks me, like, what your favorite game is or what game you play often...
Such a hard question.
Like, yeah, and it's more harder whenever you're out here playing a good variety. Like, I play my good variety of story games, strategy games, puzzle games, this type of game, that type of game, and, like, you know, I never really have, like, a favorite. Like, I like all these games. I have more...
I understand.
Like more than another, but that's always a hard question. But, like, yeah, the 100% completion, I mean...
So there's a lot.
Yes.
Okay.
30 something, like almost 40 platinum trophies on PlayStation. The fan games that I mentioned aren't necessarily too hard, but most of them are generally short, depending on like the each thing, because I don't really play that much on my computer, just because it's a freaking Acer Spin 3 laptop. It's kind of just... It works, but, you know, it's not like, you know, the Windows or...
I mean, do they still make games that can be 100% completed?
Yes.
I feel like there's just new content coming out.
I mean,
but I also don't play very many games.
I mean, yeah, there's a good handful of games that you can 100% complete.
Okay.
I mean, you know, there's still always the post 100% completion thing, like, you know, scoring up the most high score or scoring up the most...
Sure.
But, you know, there is a good handful of
leaderboards.
games. Yeah, and then, you know, there's a good amount of games that, you know, 100%, you're done. But, yeah, that's kind of, you know, yeah, there's a good amount of games. Probably, I mean, I could probably just, because I don't have, like, because I'm currently progressing on, like, some, but most of them aren't really, I mean, you guys probably won't know. I mean, I know Yshmael most likely doesn't know too much because mostly just politics and stuff. I mean, what do you have about
You're
games?
assuming things about Yshmael.
I gotta know. I mostly just play the Flash games, like, but then they shut down, so now I can only find them on the Internet Archives.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I mean, knowing that I mean, do you have any like consoles that?
No,
No.
No, just like a PC that's like
Just on the computer.
like Windows 7 from like
2007.
no,
Yeah.
2005.
Or that. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Because I only know like a good few amount of people that actually like 100% completions. And then there's the good handful that are just stuck with your good old Fortnite, Clash Royale, and these freaking. I mean, nothing against those games, but still, it's
And
just the repetitive ones, really.
In order to 100% complete Grand Theft Auto 3, I did have to ask the internet how to
Yeah.
find a couple things.
I mean, because
I felt so defeated.
from what I know about GTA 3, there is not too much, but there is a lot.
Yeah.
And
There were hidden packages, and I think I found 97 of them on my own. But there were 100. I had to.
yeah.
I had to Google where the last 3 were.
And then like I know about the missable stuff. I don't know exactly what's missable, but I know there's like you miss it, you gotta restart like fully.
Oh yeah.
Or have you have saves?
Yeah, like because if you beat the first island, then the mob is going to kill you if you return there. It doesn't mean you can't, but it means they are going to shoot at you, and if your car explodes,
Excuse me, quick interruption. Yshmael Perez, please come to the main office.
What?
Yshmael
What?
Perez, please come to
I
the
think
main
it's
office.
Yshmael. But
Thank you.
what the fuck? Okay, Yshmael Perez.
triggered. That doesn't count. That's a legit thing to put on the loudspeaker.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yshmael Perez. Okay, that's funny.
Right, there's another one.
Apparently,
Yeah, but Perez. That's like
maybe they mean both of you, but just merged it somehow.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be either both last names or both first
I mean
names?
Yshmael and Perez. Yshmael and Perez, but I don't think they'd be using last name bases like that.
Yeah, since we have the 2 most common last names.
Perez and Rodriguez. I mean, there's even a whole teacher with my last name, so which is very even like scared of my parents. I mean, my mom's not Perez, but my dad was like, "Oh, that's funny," and my mom was like, "Well,
Do you know where in Union City he lived, or where his family lives? Have you been there?
I have been there,
Okay.
and
It's not so far away.
yeah, no,
Anyways.
I've been there, and my dad's been like the DoorDash driver back in like late quarantine times, there is I don't know exactly where they live, but it's like this whole alphabet street next to a 7-Eleven. B Street.
Dakota. That's where I'm from.
Oh,
I lived on G Street.
G.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they live in B Street. So, like, it's this pink house, and it's
Oh my god! I wonder
Doxed.
if I know exactly where that is. You know, Miss Yanni Gahar is from Union City.
yeah. I try to mention that to her, but, during apes, but
She's from the other side of town.
Oh, never mind then. So yeah, on a par of like 100% completions, I choose the games very like that don't take me forever because like for example, Fortnite. That's like you can play forever. You can 100% complete, but it's something you play forever. It's repetitive. You have to do certain things, and it's always different, of course. But at the end of the day, for me, it's like it's repetitive. You need so much. People waste thousands of cash on it. Like I don't get it. It's just a visual thing.
I don't spend money on my apps.
Yes,
They don't get my money.
Yeah, no, same for me. But I only like pay for in-game depending on like if it's DLC or extra story because I do really like story games. Mainly because most of the time they're always teaching me something or just mostly just that I'm always learning stuff. I get the story writing in my head.
Sure.
And I get ideas. I get new morals, new this, learn new things. Why I watch TV shows too. But yeah, that's really why I like just playing story games and like I can talk about
Stories are cool.
and I know so much because like I can talk about the character in GTA 3 even though he's not named, his name is Claude. I don't think it ever gets really said, but like according to a lot of people he's like the most notorious like evil guy, not because of like what he does but because of how he is. Like
Claude.
that's his name, Claude.
But I mean, him being evil, the guy from GT that you are, the guy that you
in GTA
are, is evil. Okay.
like not in a sense that he's like out here doing a lot of evil stuff, but if you realize he does whatever he is told to
Yeah.
for money, and that's it.
He does his job.
He does his job, no matter what.
He can fly a plane.
Yeah, he can just do whatever. He doesn't talk either. He's just, you tell him to do something, you give him money, he'll do it. But if someone offers him more money, he will betray you. He has no morals. Even though he ended up with a girlfriend, he didn't have a say in it because that dude doesn't talk.
True.
But like the girl just wanted to be with him because she wanted to have like this like retaliation, I guess, against this the protagonist of San Andreas. She was just like, oh, I found a new love, and then got with Claude, and Claude he didn't really care. He was just like, whatever. And even at the end of the game, when he's out here with the annoying girlfriend, if you hear, and she's out here like talking, he's like trying to just move on with his life, and then credits like cut to black, and he killed her.
Well,
so like he doesn't care.
Okay.
He really doesn't care. Like she didn't benefit him or anything, so he's like, okay, whatever, boom, done. And that's kind of like the latest thing you see from him. But yeah, that's, I mean, I could go on about that, but yeah, that's also what I really like, just analyzing characters.
Characters are good.
Characters, settings, stories, reasons, morals, all that sort of thing. Most top like story game I can think of is God of War. How
Okay.
all the characters, and it's funny how it just gets into the whole like real life aspect. Example, Last of Us 2. People were mad because Joel died, and they're like, no, Joel. You know what? We have to hate on the creators because they're the ones that killed Joel. What happens in the game? Ellie gets mad at the people that killed Joel, and she's out here doing the most. And people still have a grudge and she's finding out reasons like, oh, they're doing this and they're doing that, so we have to hate them because. Not just because of that, but because they killed Joel. They killed Joel, but I'm gonna hate them because they're doing certain things.
It's a story.
And that's how people reacted too. They're like, oh, they killed Joel. Oh, and they're doing this and that, and the story isn't good and stuff like that. And they're even doing this, so obviously they're the worst. So it's funny how it really
People
just
are the
does.
worst.
Yeah. So that's how that's how I see it for story games. Sometimes like it really does show you the effects of stuff, and eventually people will probably let go, probably still hate it, but they'll let go, or they'll really like it and really like the whole thing. But yeah, that's kind of what I like about them. And
People
also,
really do take stories personally.
yeah, like, oh my god, you really just did that. I mean, I
Do
don't.
you have an opinion on Game of Thrones, either of you?
I have not watched it.
I haven't watched it either.
Okay. All right.
All I know is that like, I think the finale was like bad or something like that.
There are plenty of things to say about the last season and how the show ended. I get really upset with people though because the first 6 seasons or whatever, there's 7, I don't know. They're still amazing. Like if you watch them, they're still really good.
Yeah.
Yes, things went off the rails a little bit for the last season. I mostly liked it still. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And it was all very contradictory. But, like, you can still watch season 1 and think it's the best thing ever. But, like, everyone's acting like, no, it's just gone. It's garbage now.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
And then this thing with The Last of Us and Joel, like, I haven't started it yet. Like, I'm going to. But just, yeah, they get mad that he's dead. It's like, he's supposed to die.
Yeah. Like,
I don't know.
That's how the story is. Calm
And
down.
it's a story.
Yeah, and it's a good story too.
If it makes you feel something, it's a good story.
Yes, but they're out here just blinded by the anger, which is what the game tells you. They're proving you right.
They just want to get fed happiness or something.
Yeah, and-
boring.
Yeah, and then like even with what Ellie realizes at the end, that's the other thing people were mad about, that Ellie didn't kill Abby because she's like she needs to let go, but people are like, oh, why didn't you just kill her? Like you have if you have nothing, then why not like still do it? But like, I mean, she had her own reasons, and people just don't understand that. Her own reason was that like something about like just having to let go like of all the anger and stuff, and just I don't know.
It was very freeing to let go of anger.
It was, there was a whole reason that I forgot like the whole analysis behind it, but like she had this whole reason, and people were still like mad, and people did not want to hear about Abby's story because they just didn't care. She killed Joel, I don't care. Or she's like, attacking us because we attacked her and that sort of thing. But
That makes sense.
yeah, I mean, it makes sense if you like actually choose to decide her side of the story. But if you're just, because it even goes with real life cancel culture, they don't understand the other side. They see one person
And
doing
they
one
refuse to try.
thing. Yes, and they're like, oh, but they shouldn't have done it either way. But like, they did it for a reason. It can go with like a lot of like, I mean, yeah, frankly, what they did not justified. But depending on like the steps ahead, if they're trying to redeem themselves, maybe it's not working, maybe it is working. Don't add to the whole like doubting fire, I guess. Because if someone does something bad and then people are giving them shit for it, they're trying to improve, but people don't let them improve, they will not improve. If anything, they'll probably unimprove and just go for the worse. But yeah, that's kind of the whole spiel about both. I mean, that's kind of my own morality too, because I try to listen to both sides, because I don't have grudges against anyone. I can choose to dislike someone, but then I can.
Grudges are heavy.
Yeah, that, and like, I know. I mean, I get. I always try to understand why people feel a certain way about me. I don't really care that if they hate me at the end of the day. It's their own sort of thing. But I never like hate anyone. So yeah. But
It's a refusal to learn.
yes.
Refusal to try. I said that a minute ago, and it just
Yeah.
made me think of all the students that are refusing to learn
Yeah.
or refusing to try.
Refusing to try to learn math.
Yeah.
Refusing to try to learn.
Just try.
Yeah.
And I get blamed for so much. It's like they're not trying. They're not trying anything. And so many times if they it's like, okay, just write it down. Just write it down, and then it makes sense to them. All I had to do was write something down. Or if they say it out loud, like they'll ask me a question, and in the process of asking me the question, they answer it themselves, or their brain figures it out.
Yeah. And there's like, I can think of like two reasons why they don't want to. Either they're like fully convinced, I don't understand math, I'm never going to learn it.
But try.
Yeah, but try. And the
If you
second,
try, it might happen.
yeah, but people are like, oh, but I always try. No, you're freaking not.
Yeah.
Like most of the time, no, you're not. Like,
So much of
Actually
what
try.
we do in here is like, just write it down.
yes.
Just write it down. You don't
If-
even have to try. Just write it down.
Yeah. Like, at least do that. But if you're refusing to learn, yeah, no.
Yeah, a lot of this shit's mostly like they could do it, but they're just too lazy to.
There's laziness.
Yeah, like I could have done so much stuff if I just tried, but I don't want to.
Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, it's one thing admitting that you're not trying, but there's some people like, no, I do try, and then they're out here doing whatever the heck.
If you got a blank paper in my class, you're not trying.
Yeah.
I show you what to write down and then say, think about it.
If you're not going to try, at least say you're not going to try. And that's on you. Like, okay, you're not going to try? There you go.
And then their mother calls me and,
Yeah. And that's another thing. Tell them you don't want to try, because there's people that don't try and they don't say anything. They're just like, oh, why do you have bad grades? I don't know.
my teacher won't help me. Your paper's blank.
And it also like they're probably going off the morality of the Karate Kid thing. There is no bad student, just a bad teacher,
Yeah.
which varies.
But
It varies.
I'm not. Sometimes I am being lazy. That's real. But it's not my fault. Always. It's not always my fault.
Yeah, because it's like sometimes. It depends on also like how they grew up. If they grew up, not believing in anything, then maybe there's something you could do. But then sometimes it's just there's nothing you can really do. There's just students that don't want to learn.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be until someone else teaches them. It's not going to always fall upon like other teachers or us to try to get them to learn, because I mean, you're just here to teach and, have fun every now and then, but...
We can lead a horse to water.
Yeah.
We can shove their head in the water, but we can't make them drink.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like a while ago, I think a couple years ago, my sister needed help with some math homework for something. So I explained it to her, and I think I explained it to her pretty well. She doesn't understand it, so I did a problem to give it an example.
Sure.
Right?
Yes.
And I showed it to her. I explained it to her, and I think I explained this really well. She still didn't understand it, so I ended up doing the entire sheet for her because this bitch would not learn.
Yeah.
Well,
That might have been a tactic.
interesting.
Yeah.
You tried.
It's like, bro, you have lungs, there's air. Why don't you fucking breathe?
Did you try showing her different ways?
To be honest, it was the way that it was on the paper. And it's the only way I understood it, because that was how I learned it. And I learned it while I was doing it, so.
Sure.
So the both of us were in this crap together, so.
I mean, that's cool that you tried. I mean, so I've been a math tutor for a long time, and explaining it to other people always helped me understand things better. And yeah, there's different ways to do it, and that can be very mentally stimulating as well for the content.
Yeah.
It's fun teaching you guys different ways to do things, because sometimes there's one student who won't get it, and I'm like, okay, you and only you are going to do it this way. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, there's also the whole other conversation of potential learning impairments. Some people just can't learn certain ways.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, that's a whole conversation that I don't know too much about. But, yeah, that's or there's just some people that I don't know, they believe it's something to do with self-diagnosed autism or something. I mean, I
or
get
the
it
belief
sometimes.
I am bad at math.
Yes,
No, you're not.
at least try to figure out if you are art or ant. That works. Are or ain't. I don't know.
Love it.
But yeah, it's pretty. It's stupid sometimes, because especially when they're just searching it up, oh, why can't I learn this way? Oh, it's this, so I'm gonna believe it's that.
Yeah.
It's one thing.
And it means I won't try.
Yes, at least do try. If you legit cannot try, check in with a professional. Don't just self-diagnose, or don't give up. Basically.
Yeah, don't search shit up either. A while ago, I had this lump in my throat, and I could feel it, and it was just what's this? So I searched it up on Google. Turns out I might have throat cancer.
Where was it? Here?
Yeah.
Did you have a fever?
No.
Oh, okay. 'Cause there's a gland or whatever right here. The last time I had a fever, it was swollen.
I looked into it, and it turns out it was probably that. So turns out I don't have cancer, and I'm not dying.
Lucky you.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's one thing taking it into consideration, maybe it is that, but don't give up until you know the truth, or if it's actually affecting something, do something about it.
Learn.
Investigate. Have discussions.
Yeah, or maybe just lock in.
If you are just being lazy, just lock in.
I'm gonna be real. First grade to third, I had a first grade reading level. Mm-hmm. After that, I locked in, and I've been 12th grade reading level since 6th grade.
He's awesome.
So,
I talked about this last podcast too. I don't read on the usual, but I still can read better than most people. I mean, I know some.
And you're into stories. So.
And funny enough, I like writing stories, but I'm not always reading stories of anything. I'm always looking.
That's just as good, Hector.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm still able to just read more better than some people, because I don't know if it's just there's an issue or something, but some people don't know how to spell, some people don't know how to read, some people can't speak as loud as I can, and
you do have a very powerful voice.
And there's obviously other people that can speak louder than me. I have yet to be able to know who, but not to say that it's impossible. I mean, obviously there's always just going to be someone better than me at doing things. Like, I don't know, with students, I mean, obviously teachers have to be loud, so they speak loud. Mogi specifically, that man has a booming
Very powerful voice.
It freaking shakes the room. I mean, I'm always trying to, I mean, I don't really get the opportunity to speak very loud because at home there isn't, no, I don't know how to speak to myself sometimes, or there's times where I just want to just yell and then have to yell into the pillow or something, but I never know how loud I could actually get. But, you know, theater helped because there you have to act.
That play you guys did last year was so amazing.
Yeah, and so amazing you didn't...
You guys know that, right? It was so good.
Yeah, and, you know, so amazing that you didn't notice my mess up in the first day, probably.
I did, but...
Never mind.
It was so good. It really sucks about the after school program.
Yeah.
Because I think if you guys put on another play this year, you could have charged for it.
Yeah.
I would have paid $5 to see that play. Mm-hmm. You and Moises on stage was amazing. It's so funny.
It's even I'm glad it was a very like messy story because if
oh God, yes.
Yeah, it's like it's a very messy story, and like if I messed up in a very serious story, then that's, I mean, it probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but still, like, I had that, like...
I was so impressed.
Like, the first day I messed that up because I didn't understand the conversation. It was some, like, court case, this sort of thing, so it wasn't hard to memorize, but it was hard to understand, so I couldn't, like...
There was a part where I was just thinking, I think even Hector thinks this is ridiculous.
Yeah, when I had to like think about it, I was like, okay, what are they talking about? Because what I like to do for like potential improvisation, I think, okay, what are they talking about, and what can I change it into? Because I forgot. I couldn't, so I'm like, I'm out here just muttering and hoping that like, oh, maybe he said something important. We just couldn't hear that part. But like you can notice me just like. And I'm still having like a smile on my face just to like, you know, just think. And I'm like, okay, maybe they noticed, maybe they didn't. I don't know. Some people didn't. Some people did.
It was wonderful.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was my main beef with that. Like, it was just a dialogue. Like, really stiff for no reason.
Yeah, I really like. I mean, I like the character. He's fun and all, but like most of the time it was just a lot of talking. He does have the most lines, and I didn't mind that.
Does he?
Yeah, and he is supposed to be this ridiculous, constantly talking in such a long way. I mean, the character probably rubbed off on me because I'm probably the one speaking the most in this goddamn episode. But yeah, it's weird, or I overcomplicate things, like open the door, can you open the door in a certain way that like like I some people like tell me like you overcomplicate things, but as long as you get the point.
Your brain is working it out, man.
Time check, 12 minutes, that works. Don't know. We've been talking about what, cancel culture, AI.
But we don't want to talk about AI.
I mean, we could, but
so. What about the Super Bowl halftime show?
Oh, that.
I liked it.
I think it was pretty good.
Like I watched both of them. Like, yeah.
I've thought about watching the other one, but I don't want to give it the numbers.
No, the other one was okay. Like it's pretty good.
I heard there were some technical issues with the broadcast.
Like
and the timing.
Yeah, like Kid Rock was just like wasn't in time with like the backing track.
Yeah.
But that was like the only mess up like I could see. Like everything else was honestly pretty good. It was everything you'd expect a Republican planned
concert.
Yeah, would be lots of like fireworks, lasers, smoke, American flags, singing about trucks, God, beer, and America. Like everything like you'd want there to be in a Republican show.
Yeah. I know what Trump, well, not exactly what Trump had to say about the halftime show by Bunny, but he did the very, very expecting, exaggerated term sort of thing. Like, if he really if he like slightly likes something, he will say it's the best thing. If he slightly hates something, he says it's the worst thing. So halftime show doesn't go his way. It's the worst freaking halftime show ever. I ain't like it. It never represented anything of America because I am America, and they never spoke about the Orange Man. I don't freaking know, but some people forget we are North and South America, not just the United States. It's so. I've seen this one video where they flipped it around. They're like, "Oh, you're from the United States? Well, this is America." Like, what? It's so. Even my dad, kind of used to nagger me about America. I mean, isn't it North and South America? I mean,
there's a lot of it.
Yeah, and he kind of just does the thing of oh, the Americas, because North and South are still America, so let's not differentiate them.
Yeah, but the funny thing, Bad Bunny did that during the Super Bowl halftime show, and I don't think anybody outside of the United States watches the Super Bowl. Nobody in Japan is watching the Super Bowl. Nobody in Mexico is watching the Super Bowl. Canada is watching whatever their equivalent in hockey is. There's nobody in Greenland. Everybody's Mexico and South is watching soccer.
Yeah.
So.
Chivas versus America tomorrow.
Yeah, everybody's watching that.
Yeah, I mean, it was still nice to hear all the freaking every single American country, but I think Trump was they literally named the countries.
They're over hating on it a bit.
Yeah.
It was spectacular to watch on TV, but from what I've heard it was a music video, not an actual performance.
Yeah, the performance, I mean, people just there's a lot of
you could just see the guy running around somewhere in the bushes.
Yeah.
And that was it.
I mean, that's oh my god. Some people say he did that to avoid getting shot or something.
Oh God.
I mean, I understand, but still, I mean, I thought, because I noticed the grass before the halftime show happened. It was when they were setting it up, and I was like, is this dude really about to be a bunny?
A bad one?
A bad bunny. I thought this dude was gonna dress up, but then the more I thought about it, it's more on the agriculture side of America. So I'm like, oh, that's really agriculture side of not America. I don't know. But yeah, no, I guess they talked a lot about most of America, or the Latino side of America, Hispanic side of America.
I just like seeing a lot of stuff from how I grew up in there. It's
yeah.
Cool.
My mom it's oh my god, El Salvador. Yeah, you got mentioned because well, I don't think anyone was really expecting him to just name drop every single country in the Americas. But Trump hated it. But he hates everything.
The only celebrity I noticed was Pedro Pascal.
Oh yeah. I noticed Emma Stone.
I didn't.
Or Ricky Martin.
Well, yeah.
Lady Gaga.
But the cameos, I didn't see Jessica Biel, and the other ones, I'm not really sure who they all are.
I mean, I don't know the names, but I don't remember who, but I remember seeing some that I knew or seen before. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, it's funny how none of us, it was me, my mom, my dad, and my mom's cousin. We were there. We were watching the Super Bowl. No one noticed that was Lady Gaga, and that's
in your family.
Yes, I didn't notice it was Lady Gaga either.
I was confused because I didn't hear she was gonna be there, and I feel like I should have heard that somewhere. So good for them.
I mean, it was just a random.
And then she was singing a Bruno Mars song.
Bruno Mars and her is kind of a.
Yeah, but with no Bruno Mars.
Yeah, no Bruno Mars.
Oh, did she also
apparently,
release that song?
It says made by Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga.
Oh, okay. Well, I
recognize the song. I recognize the song. I just didn't know who it was from, and then I search it up and I see made by Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga, and I'm like, Lady Gaga.
I don't know. I just know Lady Gaga from the Just Dance album. So that's what I think she looks like, not whatever she looks like now.
I don't know how she she looks very different in every single I forget like she was in Joker 2, so it's like
Yeah, if you think that's crazy, you just see Michael Jackson.
yeah, Michael Jackson. Okay. Yeah.
I thought of something to say, but forgot it. For Michael Jackson.
Yeah. I used to think Lady Gaga was like a classical sort of artist. I don't know why. It was something with the name. It was something with the name. It wasn't because I heard a song. It was like back in like early grade school. They say Lady Gaga, and I'm like, and then I think they mentioned it, and then I guess my brain connected Lady Gaga, and then the classical music they were playing. So I'm like, she's like Mozart. Like, I don't know why I thought that.
She does play piano. I remembered what I was gonna say. It's related. The Olympics are on, right? And I was watching it during lunch yesterday or the day before, and a student came in for help. And I had noticed in the ice dancing there was a lot of Ricky Martin and J-Lo music happening. I don't know if you guys were watching the ice dancing at all, but just those are both, and it was stuff from like the late 90s, early 2000s. And I go, what is with all the J-Lo music? And the student said, who's J-Lo? And I was like I know I'm turning 40, but like she's still acting, right? And
yeah, but I feel music, like
I don't know.
I feel like most people just know her because of the acting.
I guess, but like, and then so I tried not to be too offended, and I was like, J-Lo, her and Ricky Martin were such a big deal like back then or a while ago, and he sang at the Super Bowl 2 days ago. So it was Tuesday, and he sang at the Super Bowl 2 days ago, and he's like, who's Ricky Martin? It's like, but what? I don't know. That was shocking.
I only know like one song from both of those artists.
I don't know, but I don't listen to any of the
okay, you guys don't know me.
more modern artists.
I know.
I know her, but I know her more as like the actress.
You guys know she started as a dancer?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
I know her as a dancer first.
I have a strange,
and then an actress, and then a singer.
I have a very strange history with that.
What?
With her, Jennifer Lopez, because back in the day, back when I was like 4 or 5, my mom would put on Jennifer Lopez on the Floor.
Okay.
That song.
Yeah.
And basically, they talked about, I liked the song when I was like a child because my mom would put it on and I'm like, oh, I know that song. I really like it.
You had to clean to it on Saturdays?
I mean, it was just whenever she'd put it on. I think I just liked it because I could recognize it because most of the time it was just, because there was a lot of like Mexican music they would play and I'm like, it sounds the freaking same. And then there's this song and I'm like, oh, it sounds good. And then there's a whole lot of other ones. And then later on, there's this girl in elementary school. She liked me. I didn't know the name of the artist nor the song. My mom puts it in and she's like, oh, you know the girl that's playing that song? Her name's Jennifer, and I'm like what? Like, no way. Jennifer Lopez, which I might be wrong. I think it was also the
name of the girl?
Yes, full name of the girl.
What?
Yeah, that's kind of how it was.
It's a pretty common name.
Yeah, and then Ricky Martin, the only reason I know that was because of Just Dance, the
video game?
Yes, the video game, Just Dance for, it was the, what was it called? Living La Vida Loca. Vive La Vida.
In like 1999 or something, they were both solo artists, but they were like marketed together because they were both Latino artists.
Yeah, and
so
then
they were.
You think they'd be together, but Ricky Martin is gay. But yeah,
he wasn't always gay.
Yeah, I know.
He always thought he was gay. He said he wasn't gay, and now he's gay.
Wow,
it's fine.
Well, bell's about to ring in like 1, 2. Dang it.
Okay. So this is the end.
Yep. Well, there's probably gonna be a whole outro to it, but thank you for watching or listening to the Kennedy podcast. I mean, there's gonna be a whole outro. We're gonna go watch Haven. Yes, woo! Haven, which we'll hopefully have on the podcast soon. We're probably gonna need extra mics because swinging this thing around is gonna be hard to do between potentially 6 people.
You know, I think we should do that one in the library to get like instruments and stuff.
Yeah, and if it would probably be hard to have because there's gonna be like 7 people, me, him, Perez, and then the four
Havens.
Haven, and good. And then break next week. So I don't know when the next episode will be,
Alright.
but hopefully soon.
So happy Valentine's Day, and
Happy break.
Happy break.
hope y'all break up or something. I don't know.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay, that works. Well, anyways, thank you for listening to the Kennedy Podcast. We will catch you guys whenever we post next time, which we don't know.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And thank you, Meagher. I forgot to do that. Thank you, Meagher, for
You're
your
welcome.
time. Yes.
Totes.
It would be nice to have you someday on, hopefully, if you have time. But yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep.